Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Automobilista with a challenge. Now I've got a Formula V12, it's essentially a V12 Formula 1 car, and if I was to take this to any of the normal circuits it would, as any good F1 car should, be really rather fast and just that tad bit terrifying. The thing is, this game allows you to take any car around any circuit, and it features a rallycross track. So naturally, the first thing I want to do is see what happens when we take a bunch of Formula 1 cars rallycrossing. And it's not like, the normal rallycross race where you have 6, maybe 8 cars on track at once. No, there are 15 of us. 15 Formula 1 cars tackling a rather tight, rather twisty, rather narrow Finnish rallycross circuit. The list of things that could possibly go wrong is quite impressive, really, and I'm going to be trying to survive a 14-lap race around here. God, turn 1, who knows what might happen through here. The trick, really, if you want to survive it, is be cautious. And we've got one car pointing the wrong way. Well, we've had to slow down there. And, oh no, he's going to pin us against the barrier. We have got through, though. Oh, and then we've immediately spun. I think he may have given us a nudge. God damn it. As you can imagine, really, yeah, the start is quite tricky to get right. Normally I would stick to the left. I thought I saw a gap where I could go to the right and I would be alright to get through. The answer was no. The answer was no. We could not get through there safely. So, okay, well, we've got a lot of work to do. However, fortunately, I think we can probably catch back up to the pack relatively quickly because they're going to be fighting one another. Now, overtaking here is absurdly difficult. So even if you are a lot quicker a lap, you're not necessarily going to be able to find a way past. Now, that works out for me. It keeps the field bunched up. It allows me to catch up, especially from such a poor start. It allows me to catch up, hopefully, and join in the fun in no time. Now, you will have noticed already that I am not going to be changing gear, pretty much. Third gear is your best friend at this track. It's a low enough gear so you can still get some power down when you need it to, but it's a high enough gear so that it's kind of manageable with wheel spin. As ever, I have no assists on here, so with this much power through, well, slick rear tyres, the car just wants to spin the wheels. So I'm having to be incredibly careful with the throttle. You can see the little telemetry on the speedo that, yeah, there is very, very careful throttle application, very careful brake application, because spinning the wheels is super easy. Locking the brakes, super, super easy around here. We have caught up to the back of the field. In fact, the leaders haven't really got that far away. So we will resume battle and hopefully manage to pick up some positions. Winning is, I can probably do it here. Whoa! It's all about trying to avoid the carnage, avoid any accidents, and just not get caught up, and try and make clean overtakes, and make overtakes quickly. That is the real key with this with this sort of thing. Trying to get these overtakes done quickly is quite important, because otherwise you will just get stuck in a train of cars. Aside from that unfortunate opening lap shenanigans, the AI have actually done a very, very good job, and I've got to praise them. They do very, very well, considering the stupid that we've given them to do here. They handle it very, very well. We're going to go around the outside of the final turn. Are we going to make it stick? Yes, we are. Right, that's another position. I got to full throttle then, ever so briefly, but I did get to full throttle. The yellow flag came up. I think there's been an incident. I think I saw a car in the wall on the outside. Maybe I didn't. Oh, he's going to go round. Please don't come across the track. I've already been pinned by one car. Almost got by a second. I like going down the left-hand side there. You will see me religiously stick to that side. The reason being is it's very bumpy on the right. Now, there may be at times where it looks like it's tempting to try and get an overtake by going to the right there. I'm not going to do it because it is so bumpy down there that there is a greater chance of me spinning, so I'm always going to stick to the left, even if I have to slow down and be stuck behind a car. We're again stuck on the outside coming into turn 1. Oh, we got bumped. We're across a giant mound of dirt. I think we got the position in all of that. Yes, indeed we did. Somehow, we are up into 11th place. We're on to lap 6. It's just the most ridiculously challenging thing I think I've ever done driving a car-wise. there is not a second to rest around this circuit, and it's not just because there are no straights. You have got to have full concentration the entire time, whether it be dealing with your throttle, dealing with your braking, and just simply getting the car around the turns. You've then got to have a constant eye on what the other cars are going to do. Does it look like they're going to spin? Are you going to have to take avoiding action? Are they having a big twitch? And how are you going to get past them? With this kind of a thing, trying to carve my way up through the field, trying to get these overtakes done is very, very difficult. Oh, and then we've got little jumps to worry about. You know, as any good Formula 1 track should have. We've got some air. It's not the biggest of rallycross jumps, let's face it, but it is, for a Formula 1 car, that is a lot of airtime. I imagine this would be very, very uncomfortable to be in if if you were driving one. Formula 1 car's not designed for bumpy surfaces. I'm doing exactly the same overtake lap after lap. I'm not intending on. It's just the way the cars are falling. It's just the way that I can do it. I do have a much preferred overtaking spot. I'm just not in the right position. Jesus, he came out of nowhere. Is that going to be a position? No, he was a lap down car. That's okay. Whereabouts is he? I'm not sure. He's not there. Okay, I thought he might have been alongside me. I couldn't quite see. I had to take the risky bumpy line, which is why you'll have seen I was using barely any throttle because I was really worried about what the car was going to do. Oh, we're all checking up here. Problem is, once they get in a train like this, they all slow each other down, and then it makes everything 10 times worse. This is my favourite of the overtaking spots, up the inside here. You can get quite a nice out-braking manoeuvre. Got to be really careful of the curb, though, on the inside. A huge curb, a very, very vicious curb, can cause no end of trouble. Can't see, I'm worn out and we're only 9. We've just finished lap 8. Right, where are we doing position-wise? We're up to 6th. We've recovered some of our time, but we are very much in the thick of things. Another big jump across there. I like running around the outside of this turn. I just get a better line. Even when I'm on my own, I still quite like that line. You get a nice run off of the corner. Cars ahead are getting in trouble across a curb. I will take that position, hopefully from you, because I will be later on the brakes. I will force you to take a wide line, because I'm not going to go across the curb. He is going to try to go around the outside, though. He's got a very good run down there. The AI are perhaps a little bit braver on the throttle than I am. I'm a little bit braver on the brakes than them. Oh, God. I mean, you saw my first lap. I was in the 37.9 on probably my first flying lap, which is not bad going around here. God damn. I got on the brakes to avoid running into the back of the red car, and then I got overtaken. I might lose 2 places in all of that. Yep. This is what I was saying about having to deal with constantly thinking about what's going on, what are the possible ramifications of what's happening ahead of you. We're going to get up the inside. We're going to get a big slide across the bumps. I think we will keep the position. Yes, indeed we will. Oh, God. That red car is causing mayhem. He's struggling for grip. Oh, I bumped into the... Yeah, that was completely and utterly my stupid there. Trying to get on the throttle a little too soon. Is he going to have another big slide? They're both at it sliding. There's someone... Oh, not again. 2 laps in a row, and I've got in trouble with a car up ahead getting completely crossed up. I'm pretty sure there is a car on the outside of turn 1 upside down. But... makes a change for it not to be me that's on my roof. Come on, I'd love to get a podium, but they're just too far away. If I can get 3 of these guys, I've got the pace to do it, but I just can't quite get in a position to have a go. That was a big dive. That's probably the biggest dive I've ever done on this track. That was from a really long way back. Made it stick, though, and I think we made it stick cleanly as well. He saw me coming. Now, you will notice that there are, of course, tarmac sections here, and the fact that I'm not going to full throttle. There is practically no grip on these tarmac sections either. They may as well be dirt. Because the tyres accumulate dirt, they're not clean at all when we come to these corners, so there's no grip. Also, Formula 1 cars, a lot of their grip comes from aero, which is great for high-speed stuff, but around here, well, we're doing barely 50. So there is no grip even on these tarmac bits, especially that bit there that's quite bumpy. So you still have to be super careful with the throttle. The red car's in trouble. He hasn't spun. He got a big sideways moment, though. We are around the outside. Right, we have got a couple of laps to go to try and get a podium. I see the 3rd place. Oh, he's not on his roof. He's stuck in the ditch. 2 laps. Can I get a podium spot in the Formula 1 car? I don't know. We're closing. Maybe have a go at the inside here. No, I'm not going to be close enough. You can sometimes do it up the inside there if you've got a really good run. and if the AI are willing to give you space, we're going for another big dive up this turn here. We've got it stopped, but we've overrun the corner. He's going for a cutback. Yeah, he's going to get it as well, I think. So I'm going to be forced around the outside of this final turn. Oh, he didn't want it. He did not want to brave it. I am very glad of that. We've made our way up into third place. That is second ahead of us, I think. Could we possibly get second? Don't do anything stupid across the jump for the final time. Oh, fourth is having a look. He really wanted to go up the inside, but wasn't brave enough. Come on, keep sliding. Have a big moment through here. Oh, he had a twitch. We're going for it. Oh. Up the inside. Is he going to fight back? He's too far back to do anything. That's the leader. Oh, we got a huge twitch on the curb. Can't do anything about first, but we will get second. What a race there. A terrible, terrible start, but what a race. I was having some massive dives at that second to last corner. Well, that is some Formula 1 rallycross. It is about the most difficult thing I think I've done with the car. I said that the Stadium Super Trucks were some of the hardest cars I've ever had to learn to drive, and that still rings true, but this is super... It's a super difficult thing to do with this kind of a car. It's just so unsuited to it. The throttle control required is ridiculous, and we made it through. No mistakes from me this time. There was... the kind of got caught up at the start, but yeah... I love games that let you do stupid things like this. I really do. It's so much fun taking a vehicle to a place that it was never designed for, that it never really should go to, and then driving it around there. The Formula 1 car, it holds up remarkably well around this circuit. All things considered, I've got full damage on, and as you can see, the car it survives quite well. Shall we go for another lap? We're on our own. There's nobody out here. We'll go for a celebration lap. I came from the back of the field to second. I think I've earned one, really. Yeah, considering the vehicle, it holds up very, very well around this circuit, and yeah, it's one of those things that yeah, you've probably never ever driven anything quite like this. So I do thoroughly enjoy the challenge. I highly recommend this game, and the AI do remarkably well considering the utter stupidity that I'm asking them to do here. So you can have some quite good fun racing with very, very ridiculous vehicles. Is this the way into the pits? I don't think I've ever been into the pits. Ah, indeed it is. Oh, apparently I am stopping here. Okay, sure. Well, there we go. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.